So I wanted to just quickly go over my GAC this week. So I'm gonna go through here first, and then I'll go over this week's round because I wasn't actually able to do it. So this round was pretty straightforward, full clear. Next round though was also a full clear, but since he had 8 point something million and an extra GL, he was able to full clear me more efficiently, and also I have no teams here, so it just sets up for a better chance to clear me out. And then this was the last round, and this one is a little bit different in the fact where two GLs, very similar account, 6.3 mil. But basically, his ships were a lot worse than mine, like built up so far, because I mean he has negotiator, he has Radis, he has home one, he has finalizer, he has executor. But the thing was is that his executor's 4 star, not even level. Well, now it was 85, but in the round it wasn't. And his executor fleet itself, like Razor Crest and Xanadu Blood, was not built up very much, which made it a bit easier. And my Datacrons, I have a lot more. Well, I mean, I had Holdocron, which is pretty big, and the Fin for Zori, which the Raycron is not as good as the Holdocron, because I mean, I think Slicker would counter either way, but Slicker just straight up killed them all off and then just took her out. So this round was a 1503 to a 1482. So I will go over what teams I used after, but I just want to go through it. So I dropped the battle on Phoenix, but mind you, I also did some solo rounds, which got me back some banners. I'll go over them soon. I dropped the battle on Treya, which that one was unfortunate. I shouldn't have lost that, but I didn't think it through that well. And then no drops on this wall. And no drops on fleets, I don't think, which he did have executor on defense. So now the top wall obviously has nothing there, which gives him max banners. But here he dropped 3 battles on my Zori squad, which was huge. Mind you, he has 2 GLs as well, one of them on defense, which means he used Slicker on Ray and just struggled badly against Zori. But he did eventually get through it. No drops back wall. So then it all came down to fleets. And fleet has a bit more, I think, on first battle if you lose, which is where the banners came in. If he didn't drop on executor, he would have won. So I'm assuming he probably took in finalizer and just wiped out like Razor Crest or Xanadu Blood or something. Holy cow, I just realized my fleet is wrong. Why is Boba Fett not? What the heck? That's very strange. I need to check if that's actually real, because it must have gotten messed up if I went and edited it after getting another star. Huh. That is weird that it showed it like that. Maybe on the second battle that it was in the front lineup. But no, okay, I have it in the right lineup. But yeah, so that was 2 for 3 this week. Most of them, 2 of them being a lot higher GP, this one being similar GP. But now I'll cut and I'll show you what I used. Alright, so I'm back. I took in the Slicker against Ray, and like I said, I sweeped and then gave a turnover, but she sniped a little bit of protection banners. She threw a sudden whirlwind on Crew, but he had damage immunity, so he survived it, but it just knocked out a little protection. But that one went pretty well, 65 banners, because I undermanned it. And then I took in this squadron. I mean, he had a better second, like a level 6 on his Datacron set. He had a better, like, just better. I have Retribution. I need to update that. And it also had like 50% more armor pen. But just having that Omicron sealed me the win. So that's nice, because this was a little tricky matter. I wasn't even sure if the mirror match would count, but I just had to keep trying to get buff immunity and then just snatching it off with First Order Executioner, his taunt, and then whittling down every other character with massive damage. And I was able to get out Phasma really fast, which helped because their Kron gave like stacking offense to the leader, so I kind of just took that right away. Now this round was actually interesting because they took first turns and they took out second sister after like 2 turns. They took out tie pilot after like 2 turns, and then Vader snuck in, got a turn, took out with a because of all the armor pen, was able to take out Poggle, then take out Geo Spy before his merciless massacre was over, and I think even Soldier. And then after a few more turns, he was able to get another merciless, and so he ended up getting through um with not full protection but full health. Actually, yeah, 65 on this one, so they were at max health. But it did take this round took a few minutes. This one was like a minute left, and then I took Inquisitorius. Now this is where it was a little mess up, but I did use airplane mode because I wasn't sure. So I thought maybe I'd be able to get through it, but no. Unfortunately, I lost this round. Um, Not even like a level 3 Datacron, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I took a screenshot near to like show like why I wasn't gonna be able to keep it going. They just started turn meter looping. So I forgot to screenshot before, but I went in with Star Killer. Unfortunately, I got his Star Destroyer and thought I would get another turn, so I wanted to make sure I didn't lose any health, and then forgot to use it and wasn't able to get max protection. So it lost me 5 banners. So that could have been if a little different if they played a little more efficiently, but thankfully it didn't. And then Wampa, pretty straightforward. I think full health, no, not full protection. Able to get net me a nice 68 banners. And then this one I also failed. Darth Revan. I wasn't expecting it, but I also no, I didn't airplane it. But when it was down to Malik, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting through this, and I don't want to get annihilated. So yeah, I thought I could take out Nihilus because I got very close at one point, but he just got saved. So yeah, unfortunate. I thought that one would go a little bit better. Went back in there with my own Sith squad, wiped him out pretty easily, only losing a few banners, or 1 banner actually on Savage. Then he had a Zori squad, no Datacron, so I just decided to go in there with a basic CLS squad. Wiped that one out pretty easily. Forgot to screenshot this one, but I went in, I think with light side cron, maybe 15% for every light side ally, 15% health and protection. Wiped this one out pretty easily. And then yeah, 65 banners. I took Kylo with my Sith Cron because I actually forgot to put it on. I got nervous on the other end. But yeah, it gave him a nice amount of stats that just helped him sweep through there. No, not protection because they kind of went crazy at first. But yeah, I think this is it. Oh no, this is where the round went crazy. It was down to Finalizer not dropping a battle, and Finalizer was able to take it out actually with ease. Because I was able to get like a first turn, like not first, but like early shot off and take out Xanadu, which was pretty insane because it was lower gear. And then the final round, I took Venator or Negotiator versus Home One. Pretty straightforward round again. A little. Wait, I wasn't sure if I took a screenshot, but yeah. So took that against it, and net me a 70 banners. And then this is where I was at when I first won. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and sub.